Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru Specialist from Subaru Prince George here. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my Canadian subscribers. I know we celebrated a month earlier than our friends in the South, but this is the 2023 Subaru BRZ Sport Tech in the World Rally Blue. So we had two of these come in the last 45 days. This is the second one leaving. Redesigned for 2022. No changes for 23, according to Subaru Canada. It's powered by the 2.4 liter Boxer engine, naturally aspirated, 228 horsepower, and they fixed that torque curve. So it's a little bit more power. It's up from 205 in the previous gen to 228, and they fixed that torque curve. But brand new front end, brand new body for the 22 model year carried over in 23. I have lots of people tell me that the front end looks very Porsche-like to them. Sport Tech being the full load. You get the 18s and you get the Michelin, I think they're the Sport Pilots or Pilot Sports 4s. So good tires. We've got functional vents. See my finger through there. Airflow, aerodynamics. I'm sure it helps with brake cooling as well. But this is the only rear-wheel drive Subaru product made. Dual exhaust tips. Third brake light's down at the bottom there. Now, to access, you've got keyless access, or you have the button right here. Now, in the back, it's more room than you would expect. It's not a ton of room, but I have people tell me they can fit this set of golf clubs. With these seats folded down, it's designed to be able to fit 4 tires in, so like 4 track tires. So you can drive on your regular tires to the track, swap on your track tires. You don't have to worry about driving on your track tires there. Spare tire fix-a-kit. Got your jack tools, jack on that side. We put wheel locks on everything. And then to open it, so long as the key is on your person within 46 inches, all you have to do is click and it pops open. Very, very easy to use. Good visibility through the rear. Now, with it being the proximity style key, to lock it, again, key has to be within 46 inches. You can just touch the lines and it locks. Wait a second and put your hand in and it unlocks. And I don't know if you noticed that, but the window does that cool thing where it goes down and up. You don't see that on a lot of cars anymore. Really nice interior, the ultra suede mixed with the leather, and you've got your orange or red contrast stitching, bottle holders in both doors, power windows, window lock. This is actually silver, they just have the plastic on it still. Little stainless step pad, kick pad. You get your bucket seats, red and black, ultra suede and leather. And of course, you know, red's that color that Subaru's always used for their highlights in their sportier cars. Now, this, you can undo the seatbelt, and to access the second row, leans forward. Now, the second row has 2 bucket seats, but I don't know if you really want to put someone back there. You do have child seat anchors there, toss a bag of groceries, whatnot. And then to fold the seats down, you do have these little toggles. Let's see if I can do this. Toggle right here. Press and it's on both sides. It's a lock. And you lean it forward. So it is a single, it's not a 60-40 split, but there's enough room for a set of 4 track tires there. And then you just pop it back up. There you go. I've sat in the back of one of these. I had to sit sideways just because the driver ahead of me was a little taller. And as you can see, not exactly room for your legs or passenger legs in general. On the inside, trunk pop, brightness scroll wheel for your gauges. And this is an all new digital gauge cluster on the 22s. So of course the 23s get it as well. Clutch has to be engaged, or clutch in, I should say. Key in your pocket. Push the start button. Comes to life. I quite like this new digital gauge cluster. You can change it around depending what you kind of want to look at. Gives you a bunch of adjustability. G-force meter, what you're listening to. And when you turn it to track mode, changes that, shows your RPMs. It's pretty cool. Lots to play with. Something to get used to for sure. Steering wheel, I have lots of people tell me that when they sit in this, it feels very, very small to them, very easy to turn, and I mean, very positive steering in these cars. It is tilt as well as telescopic, so you can fit drivers of varying heights and arm lengths. Bluetooth and audio controls on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. These are the buttons to adjust your settings up top there, the screens you want to look at. Cruise controls down here. The center's a little bit different than most of the Subarus that you see. No, we're not going to hook up our phone right now. That is because this is built in combination with Toyota. They have the 86. This is the sister car, the equivalent. Touchscreen, but you still have physical buttons on either side. And as soon as you put it in reverse, collar up, over, forward. Again, not a very Subaru thing. Backup camera pops up, shows you the top of the bumper so you have something to relate to. And as you turn the wheel, those orange lines move, show you where you're going to end up. Below that, we've got our climate control. We've got the buttons down here, so we'll turn it on. It is dual zone, so it ranges from 15 all the way up to 30. Well, 29.5. Freezing to tropical, easy to sync it back to just driver controlled. Press that and it goes to that. Fan is controlled by the dial. Then every time you push down on mode, it changes where the airflow is being directed. Heated mirrors, back window. And actually, speaking of the mirrors, you've got that little kind of nub right there. That's your blind spot detection. So whenever someone's in your blind spot on the corresponding side, it'll illuminate orange. And I'm just seeing if there's, there we go. Turn it off and turn it on. So it's not huge, but it's there. You know it's there. And every time you turn the car on, that's gonna turn on. That's gonna illuminate, let you know the system's working. Now, it's not a replacement for shoulder checking. It's an enhancement to your driving. You know, you kink your neck or something. There's a little bit of a blind spot when you turn right there, so it'll help in that situation. 6-speed manual, of course. They are available in an automatic with Subaru's EyeSight. This is the fun manual. It is really nice to shift. It's really not a long shift at all. It's pretty short, and I'm sure there is probably an aftermarket short shifter available somewhere else. Right here, we've got traction control, and we have track mode. So I'm gonna traction control, you get the little orange light, and then for track mode, press and hold, and that's what changes your gauges. It's very cool. Heated seats. Now, this is only available in the Sport Tech, in the top end. The entry-level BRZ does not get that anymore. Now, the only complaint that I've actually read about these cars is the cup holder placement. So on the center console, that's where the cup holders are. So it's not exactly convenient from the driver's seat or even the passenger seat to grab a drink. But you do have 2 USBs in there, an aux port. I do like this style, I just don't like the placement of it. And then up top here, I don't know if the camera will really show up, but there's a cutout here, an indent, and then you've got the center. And the reason for that is extra height for if you're wearing a helmet at the track or autocross. That's the idea behind it. Subaru Canada said so. We do have access to the connected services. You get a 3-year trial with most new Subarus, SOS, and roadside. You get a 3-year trial with that. You don't get the remote start app because it's a manual transmission in this. The automatics you do. Door lights, map lights, and then vanity with light. And I'll show you guys under the hood. Hood release. So to access under the hood, I popped it, and then I just moved from the right-hand side of the Subaru logo to the left, lift it up, and of course, you do have your hood strut or hood prop rod there. You don't get struts on these, unfortunately, but there you go, the 2.4, the Toyota Subaru D45 Boxer, that combination. Now, pretty much everything the average consumer is going to touch is in yellow. You've got coolant, dipstick, oil, filter still up top, luckily, washer fluid, brake fluid, and easy to access battery, which is nice. But yeah, very, very open engine bay. I'm sure we'll see lots of people throwing turbos and superchargers on them soon enough. But there you go. That is the look at the 2023 Subaru BRZ Sport Tech with the 6-speed manual transmission. I'm Tyson, the Subaru specialist from Subaru Prince George. If you guys have any questions about this car or any of the cars in our lineup, any of the tech, anything you'd like to see in a future video, please put it in the comments below. I'm always looking for things to make for you guys, videos, new content, how-tos. So have a great weekend. Talk to you guys soon.